Bill Belichick out here spending money like he's gonna see Tom Brady either in the Super Bowl or in hell. Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to another episode of Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. I wish we had cap space. Grossi, and today, there's so much free agency news. It's got insane. It's nuts. It's the legal tampering period. And the Patriots, who I warned you about last week, I said is the evil empire about to return, and I got comments like, no. Bill Belichick is throwing his hoodie up and he's like, yes. Before we break that down, I want to do a big shout and thank you to some brand new patrons and YouTube members. First, over on the Patreon side of things, joining the Beer Masters tier, we got Kyle Lowney. A big shout out and thank you to you. And over on the YouTube membership front, we got Danielle Meyer. A big shout out and thank you to you both. Now, last week, I was Grostradamus. That was my Nostradamus attempt at a joke in which I said, watch out for the Patriots. They got the third most in cap at $68.5 million. And oh God, there was a fire sale today. They were just getting everybody. Not just the men, but the women and children too. The New England Patriots came to terms with significant players today. First, looking over at the Ravens, they got linebacker Matt Judon to a 4-year, $56 million deal, which this is significant considering that you really don't see too many people from the Ravens defense leave unless you're Zadarius Smith and then you go have an amazing career with the Green Bay Packers and are about to get restructured. And so this is a big deal. Played on the franchise tag last season. And since 2016, he's had 34.5 sacks and 167 solo tackles, beefing up that pass rush. Because the Patriots, listen, they're known for not spending any money in free agency, but they're going all in now. But that's not all, folks. They also decided to go and get Jalen Mills and sign him to a 4-year, $24 million deal. Not as expensive. Jalen Mills going from corner to strong safety. He in 2020 had 1 interception, 3 passes defended, 1 forced fumble, and 59 solo tackles. But wait, there's more. In addition, from the Miami Dolphins, they got Davon Godchaux to a 2-year, $16 million deal. $9 million of those dollars guaranteed to be a big old nose tackle to just sit there and be like, come and give me a hug. And so on the defense, they're obviously bringing in some major guys. And on top of that, as we already alluded to, you have guys like Dante Hightower returning, Patrick Chung returning, and considering the Patriots were still number 7 overall in points allowed last year, you go, oh, this is gonna be bad. Now, on the offensive side of things, the big signing of the day was Titans tight end Jonnu Smith to a 4-year, $50 million contract, $31 million guaranteed. That's a lot of money, making him the 3rd highest paid tight end in the league. And some people are looking and scratching their heads and going, That's a lot of money. Looking at what he did last year, 448 yards on 41 receptions, had 8 touchdowns, and hell, even had a rushing touchdown. This is a big weapon in which the New England Patriots, since Gronk, really haven't had a very productive tight end. And considering they are bringing back Cam Newton, because that happened after I recorded the video, that's a big target for him. Now, will Cam Newton stay under center? Will they potentially go and still dive into free agency and grab another QB, or will they draft one? Absolutely possible. I mean, they still have the 15th overall pick. Now, before we went live too, it was rumored that the Patriots were talking to Kendrick Bourne, the wide receiver from the San Francisco 49ers, to beef up that wide receiving unit, because again, that needs also to be looked at as well. But not everything worked out for the Patriots, because you also had Joe Thuney, the offensive lineman, go to the Chiefs for 5 years, $80 million, 32.5 guaranteed over the first 2 seasons. So he's getting paid, and Patrick Mahomes is just like, thank God, I thought I was going to die back here. In other news, offensive line news, Corey Linsley has officially left the Green Bay Packers and has signed with the LA Chargers, joining Brian Bulaga, Iowa, in the nice California sun. He is now the highest paid center in the NFL, 5-year deal, $62.5 million. And listen, one, the Packers were never going to pay him that because we can't afford it. Two, well-deserved. Chargers, you got a phenomenal player, and I wish him absolutely nothing but the best. An all-pro last year. Get your money, Corey Linsley. Love you. In addition, other Packer news, Jamal Williams going out on Instagram basically saying goodbye to the Green Bay Packers after Aaron Jones was re-signed. This was inevitable. And Jamal Williams, listen, what a damn player. What a personality, beloved by fans and players alike. I hope he gets a shot on a team as an RB1, and I hope he absolutely makes the most of it and absolutely kills it. Another big news that you saw with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Shaq Barrett going back to the Buccaneers, 4 years, $72 million, 36 of it guaranteed. Had an amazing playoff run last year, so we had a feeling that Shaq Barrett was going to stay, and great, the Buccaneers continue to be good. So, obviously, as time goes on throughout this entire week, there will be more deals. There's probably more deals that are breaking as I'm recording this video, but Wednesday will be the actual official time that they can sign. The Packers still need to be under the cap. We imagine there's going to be a restructuring of Zadarius Smith / Aaron Rodgers coming up shortly. We will see. Any other big news will probably be going live tomorrow and or Wednesday to break it all down. We'll see where Kenny Golladay potentially goes. Let's see how it all shakes out. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. How do you feel about the New England Patriots right now? Do you think that they are favorites now? Or have they just gotten a little bit more scary? Let me know what you think. You can always find me at TomGrossiComedy.com or at TomGrossiComedy at all social media you see down below. Check out podcasts on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, and of course YouTube. And a big shout out and thank you to all the patrons over at Patreon.com/TomGrossiComedy and the YouTube members. We'll be going live tonight at 7:30. Cause it's just another Madden Monday. I wish it was Sunday. Cause that's when the Packers play. In September through January. So yeah, that'll be at 7:30. So make sure you tune in and watch me throw lots of interceptions. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go.